Good evening. You clicked on to the long range weather forecast discussion for August 28th through September 9th. Here's a look at the period for August 28th, September 1st. This is how the patterns forecast look like. We have a rate extend here from Russia down across Alaska to off the west coast. And we have a trough to the south. We also have a trough in the west, ridge over the southeast with above normal heights in the east. And you can see we have this broad southwest flow. That'll cause conditions to be warm in the east. Now, we still have this subtropical ridge covering the southern U.S., a bit suppressed here in the west, but it builds to the north here across the eastern U.S. One thing of concern during this period, the Weather Prediction Center and National Hurricane Center are depicting possible tropical development that potentially affects the Gulf of Mexico in the southeast. Guidance has shifted significantly to the northeast compared to yesterday for that for next week. Energy in the southwest will feed into the south central states and be the focus for thunderstorms through the weekend and into next week. We're going to look now at the period for August 31st through September 4th. Here's the 31st. The pattern still remains generally the same. We have a ridge here, we have a trough to the south, and we have a weak trough here in the west. And we have a weak trough here across the northeast with a ridge in between. We're gonna look at that. And then we go to September 4th. And you can see the possibility of a weak trough here, stronger trough here with the ridge in the center of the nation. And the models are good agreement with that as we go through, although some of the models, like this is European Ensembles, stronger, depicts a deeper trough across the northwest or off the northwest coast, as does the GFS. And then we look at the European Ensembles, and it has a weaker trough here, but still a trough, and possibly a very weak trough here across the northeast. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, with the anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees below normal and above normal temperatures across a vast area of the nation, with anomalies of 2 to 8 degrees. And for precipitation, forecasting below normal precipitation here and above normal precipitation for the central and eastern Gulf Coast states into lower mid-Atlantic. Now for a look at the period for September 5th to the 9th. Here we are at September 5th. You're looking at the GFS, more pronounced, more of an amplified pattern here. We have a trough, a deep trough here off the west coast. We have a ridge here in the Four Corners area, and we have a trough here in the east. And we go to the end of the period, you can see that the GFS is still very amplified with this pattern. Now, you look at the GFS, it's not as GFS ensembles, it's not as pronounced, but still predicts a deeper trough here over the northwest or off the west coast, has a ridge in the center of the nation, and a weak trough here. And then we look at the other models. They're even weaker now, more like a zone of flow, but still a trough here across the northwest. And then, or that was the European ensembles. And then we look at the Canadian, still a trough, but a ridge with a zone of flow across much of the nation. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here with anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees below normal and above normal temperatures are forecast from the plains to the Atlantic coast, with anomalies of 2 to 8 degrees above normal. I think the greater anomalies here will be across the plains of the Mississippi Valley. And for precipitation, still calling for below normal precipitation here and above normal precipitation for the upper Mississippi Valley. So that is a long range weather forecast discussion for August 28th through September 9th. Thanks for coming to Jim Mahoney's World of Weather, and have a good day.